And next up, we've got Eric with Integris. Let me pull this up for you, Eric.
Thanks, Joe. My name is Eric Peterson from Integris Architecture, presenting Huntington Middle School, located down in Kelso, Washington. I want to give special thanks to Kelso School District, as well as CSG Forma, PBS engineers, and Holtz engineers as well. We started this project by helping the district identify their goals and priorities. We wanted to improve the quality of the learning environment, add an asset for the community, create a visible and secure entry. But what I really want to focus on today is our AI 2030 commitment and minimizing the total carbon impacts to the ideas of reuse, reduce, and sequester. Here we see the existing 1951 Huntington Middle School building displaying elements of the Bauhaus style, and we've recognized that as a valuable architectural artifact. By reusing this structure, we save its form and its story. However, more importantly, we also save material and the embodied carbon and global warming potential associated with new construction. Along with our 2030 commitment, our office has embarked on an effort to benchmark our portfolio and understand the embodied carbon in our projects. We're developing and collecting data that informs our current and future work. From these studies, we come into this project knowing the value of reuse when it comes to embodied carbon. Minimizing the total impact of a project is always a balancing act between embodied and operational carbon. We've recognized the operational carbon has a significant impact on the overall carbon intensity of a project over its lifetime. Here's an example of 3 of our projects where we've benchmarked the impact of embodied carbon as it relates to operational carbon. In order to reduce our operational carbon on Huntington, we talked with our client about going all electric, as well as adding insulation to the interior of the building. Through an operational carbon study, we were able to demonstrate a payback period of about 22 years. Conducting the study that allowed us to have an informed discussion with the district. We also wanted to ensure that we'd be providing quality learning environments, and that started with daylight. Doing daylight studies and generating the data helped us to make an informed decision and resulted in adding additional windows. These studies were essential in order to justify the changes to the envelope. Reuse is also an opportunity to rediscover what is already there and reduce the amount of new finishes brought to the project. One opportunity was the original board form concrete at the corridor walls in the building. This allowed us to further reduce added finish materials and further incorporate the story of the existing building into the new design. Wood sequesters carbon, giving a lower embodied carbon content than CMU or steel. We studied the potential carbon savings and cost of wood construction for our addition portion of this project. We weren't successful in procuring mass timber for Huntington, but we continue to develop the data and expertise required. And here we see a study of a 3-story high school demonstrating that mass timber is a good fit for K-12 construction. Carbon savings, structural fitness, program accommodation, schedule, and cost can all benefit from this construction type. We're convinced that mass timber has an enormous potential to reduce embodied carbon in buildings. So that's the carbon story of Huntington, minimizing carbon impacts through reuse, reduce, and sequester, while meeting the district's goals of improving the learning environment, adding a community asset, and creating a new entry. At Integris, we view carbon reduction in our 2030 commitment as an essential component of architectural design. Thank you.
Thanks, Eric. Really appreciate that. What stage is the project in now?
So we're actually in construction. I was just there today.
Yeah, no,
I just got back to the office.
So that actually was the board from concrete in the photo then. Huh?
Yeah, so that, to be honest, the decision to bring that board form concrete into the project has happened during construction. It's kind of an opportunity that was identified once some of the walls were taken down and we got to see what was actually there. So, it's been lots of challenges with the existing building, but also some opportunities there as well.
Yep, good bones. Great. Thank you so much.
Thank you.